hear me? Can you see me? Okay, I think we're all good now. Can you guys hear me? Are we okay? I just need one person to say yes, and then I'll feel better. Are we good? Are we good? Okay, should be good. I'm not seeing your... Okay, looks like we're live. But I'm not seeing your guys' stuff in chat for some reason. おかえりなさい。ありがとうございます。ただいま。Testo. Okay, nice. Thank you, Asa. Okay, I can see you. Now we're good. There should be less lag now. I'm not streaming on YouTube at the same time. So, should be smoother and cleaner now. I gotta get a webcam. I might not be able to wait for your guys' donations. What's up? Oh, you're good. I gotta get a webcam so I can use my actual computer. This it's just too slow. Everything's too slow on my on this laptop. I see you, Asa. Testo OK. あれ古すぎる。知ってるよ。Let me see it though. My wife suggested this webcam. I'm not making fun of you. It's just it's 2 megapixels. Alright, well, let's get rid of this. I'll get rid of sound. I'll get rid of this. I'll get rid of this. I'll get rid of this. Okay, better. I need that. Yeah, way too old. Way too old. Furusugiru. But thank you for offering. Alright. Should be less lag now. I got rid of the music. And turned off some stuff. Maybe we could close Microsoft Word as well. Sure. That should help. Yeah. I'm gonna have to... man. Thank you guys for waiting. I need a I need to get that webcam. Let's look. Maybe we can look for a webcam together. Affiliate になりましたですか? Choose one or the other, Asa. So affiliate, I don't know if that's the right spelling for affiliate, but that doesn't matter. I know what you mean. Affiliate になりましたか? Or なったですか? になりましたか? なったんですか? Adam! This may not be much, but I hope you'll be able to get your webcam soon. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Seriously, thank you so much. You could say nattan desu ka? Thank you so much, Adam. I really appreciate it. Yay! I did. I received the offer. Whoa, that was like the weirdest blinking I've ever done. I received the offer. Give please. The offer for affiliate, and then I decided not to accept it. It's a long story. If you want, I can send you the link, basically to a video that really helped convince me. But the short answer is it's not worth becoming the affiliate is not. I will even if we don't reach this goal, I'll probably end up buying a webcam because it's frustrating for me too. But any kind of tips received for it always helps because then it's less money that I have to spend in the end. And especially when I want to do full-time streaming, if it could get that big. But if not even full-time, at least just part-time, kind of helping you guys and meeting more people. I just like talking to you guys and talking to stream and helping you with your questions. And, I teach, the little Japanese things here and there. But the good, I would say the really good content comes from your questions. Whenever you guys bring up questions, either about culture or about just like specific Japanese, what do you say, or what does this mean, or I learned this, or when you actually when you speak Japanese, it's really helpful too. But yeah, so I would love to, if this really blew up, but that's kind of a main reason why I want to hold off on the affiliate, because it would limit me, and it would limit the stream, and you're not able to multi-stream. You're not able to stream to multiple platforms if you sign that contract with Twitch. And for me, at least if I right now I'm on paternity leave, so I'm able to kind of just stream freely. But once that's over, I'm going to have to go back to work. And then I won't have as much time for streaming. And so, the main reason I'm here is to talk to you guys. Yeah, the problem is this computer. So, 問題はパソコンですよ。I'm using a MacBook, as you can see. So, I have a nice PC. いいパソコン持ってますよ。いいパソコンは持っていますよ。けど、ウェブカメラがないから、MacBook を使うしかない。パソコンイコール PC。はい。 PC はあんまり日本語を聞かない。たまに、たまに見るけど、どっちかっていう、大体パソコンっていう、パソコン。あと、まあ多分正確に言うと、ノートパソコン。That would be like a laptop, a notebook, right? ノートパソコン。So yeah, that's why. So I have a decent note, note. That's not so. It's no. It's all good. Gotta get that katakana practice. It's good. It's all good. It's good stuff. So yeah, honestly, I made the webcam donation goal. I think because Puda suggested it, and so yeah, let's do it. Yeah, any kind of support like that, I'll finish here with all the like financial stuff. But yeah, essentially, if I want to do this, I have a wife and a child, so I don't have the freedom of streaming purely for fun. If I want to do it regularly, I want to do it a lot. I love talking about Japanese. I love explaining these things, and because I know how important it was for me when I was learning to have somebody like this. Because I had my friend David. He was like my senpai, Australian guy. Just when I had certain questions, he would be there to answer. Konnichiwa. 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 How you doing, Korea? Should I call you Kami? Unico? I missed you too. You were one of the first people that came into my stream. Ever. Not that I've been streaming for a very long time, but it still means something to me. I'm not drinking sake right now. But this is just water. But I do drink sake occasionally. I really like something called atsukan. There's a kanji for it, but it's very complicated. Atsukan is, I'm sure you guys do it in Korea as well, but heated up, basically it's hot sake. I love that stuff. It tastes really good and warm in the winter. I'm not a huge drinker. Usually if I drink, I have like one drink and then I'm done. Drink soju. Have I had soju? I think I've had soju once. My one hot sake, yeah. It's delicious. And it's really fun to drink with friends. Because you have, it's something called tokkuri. I think that's tokkuri. Yeah, tokkuri. And you kind of, you pour the sake in the tokkuri and then you heat it up. And then you pour it in this tiny little cup and it's great. So it's a fun winter drink. I have a friend who's obsessed with Korean sake, Japanese guy. So I know I would, if I needed to, I should ask him. All right. Now that stream is kind of slowed down again, I'm going to add music and see how we do with that. And then I think we'll jump into our learning portion of the stream today. Welcome to the stream. We will be learning Japanese today. Nihongo. Nihongo. 日本語を勉強します。Alrighty. John Lu! Hello! こんにちはですね。かな? How are you? What did you learn since we last talked? 最近勉強したことを、最近学んだことを教えてください。What have you, it could be Japanese or anything. WhatsApp のアプリが嫌いですか？使ったことないですね、僕。WhatsApp は使ったことない。でも僕は日本でよく使われている LINE のアプリがあまり好きじゃないです。I was busy. I haven't done it. How are you busy but also haven't done anything? I believe that you are doing very important things. You're doing important things, Jean-Luc. Those are very different, Adam. Wondering how to use koto and nano. Where's my pen? Well, I have a... Oh, here we go. You're moving into another house. Well, that's cool. Are you happy about that? Are you excited? 楽しみですか? 楽しみ? Are you excited? Are you looking forward to it? Koto and nano. If you could provide a little more context, Adam, koto is used in like a bajillion things. Yeah, but and then nano has less usages, but I'm curious as to what you're imagining. Like if you could put it in like a sentence, or if you could elaborate, like explain a little bit more, I could definitely help. LINE 好きじゃないですか？なんで？僕がI'll show you. Okay, you ready? It's honestly, it's not LINE that well, it's kind of, I hate my old phone because I have an iPhone 6, so it's old. But, all right, you ready? Watch how long it takes. Here's LINE, okay? Watch how long it takes to open LINE. Let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay. That was like the fastest it's ever been, to be fair. But it still usually takes a very long time. Yes, but there are a lot of stuffs that I have to think about. There's a lot of stuff that I have to think about. Right. Totally. Yeah, Jean-Lu, I've moved a lot especially between, you need to open the line the day before. Go to sleep. It's like an alarm. It's like an alarm. You put your phone down and you're like, okay, line, go. And then you wake up and it just finishes and you're like, yes, it worked. Ray Shrek, thanks for the follow. Ooh, I like how it like does it around my eyes. I didn't mean to do that, but it looks kind of cool. Is Line mostly used in Japan? Yes, it is. Is it used in Korea? Does anybody know? I would say it's probably like mainly Japanese. I don't know any other. It's older than your wife's webcam. That's the phone's problem. Yeah, I know. It's the phone. It's the phone. But the thing is, other apps can load much faster, which means that Line's programming is probably a little clunky. なのです is what cute girls say sometimes. Let's see. Asa, you're always talking about what cute girls say, but I know exactly what you mean. Ray Shrek, where are you from? Where are you watching from? Where are you following from? 日本語勉強してますか? Are you studying Japanese? Germany! Very cool, very cool. So da yo. いいね。いいね。最近学んだこと、勉強したことを教えてください。Yeah, actually, these are like the two things I really, not really need. You know, I can live with this slow phone. I'm happy with this phone. I actually need to change it to this. This is still an iPhone 6, but it doesn't have a cracked screen. That's on my to-do list. But yeah, a new phone would be, I think sometime maybe next year, or if we get to go to the US, I want to buy a phone. I forget what it's called. Not the Xiaomi, but there's some other phone that I really liked that looked interesting. That wasn't like an Android, like the typical Android or iPhone. What's something you've learned? I need a Twitch donation for a new phone. I need it for a webcam. You guys got to buy my house. You're gonna buy my car. Responsible. That's one way of putting it, Asa. Sometimes it feels like I'm being responsible. Sometimes I'm being too stingy. Yeah. So I will say, with koto, there's so many usages. It means thing. And so, in this context, あなたのことが好きです。あなたのことが好き. It's okay, Jelly. I'm also using an iPhone now. Yeah! So, I'll say real quick, Adam. Let's say, あなたのこと。It doesn't Hold on, I need to get water. And then I'll answer your question. I almost died, but I'm back. Thank you for all of you who prayed for me. 大丈夫? Okay. choke ないでください. I need money for I need to make a goal for cough syrup. Buy jelly cough syrup. 200 yen. That's good. You guys so I don't know how to explain it off the top of my head, but I'll say it like this. If I said Adamu no koto or Adamu no koto ga suki, then I would say it's like your essence, everything about you. Like that's the difference. I think it's good to compare, okay? I remember when I was trying to understand this, I did this. If I just said Adamu ga suki, if I said I like Adam, what's the difference between I like Adam, Adamu ga suki, and Adamu no koto ga suki? Adamu ga suki is I like Adam the person. Adamu no koto ga suki, I like Adam for who he is. I like that he does this stuff, or like I like that he is kind. Raya! It's school time. It's jelly time. It's man with a nice mustache time. Side, like taking in a side. A side. Side. A side? Like to take sides, like I'm on your side or something like that? Is that the side you're talking about? Chokanai de kudasai. I can't. Maybe there's a context where that makes sense, Asa, but that doesn't really make sense to me. So, teacher, I wanted to ask a question. どうぞ聞いてください. Like jelly versus Asa. Asa no koto. Asa no koto. You're not dumb, dude. You're not dumb at all. If you don't ask questions, then that's dumb. Asking questions is the quickest way to learn. Asa no koto. Asa no koto. There might be something close to what you're saying, but I'll just say, to me, at least, that doesn't register. Like that, the using it as side or something, it might be used in that way sometimes, but not that I can think of anything right now. But koto, I'll say this, koto is just used so much throughout the language. Just for example, I'll just type this in chat. If you say, I'll type it in here real quick. Where are we? Right? I'll just type it in here. Not that this is a great spot to type it. Oh, that's right. I can't type in this. Bummer. Well, I'll leave that there. Cornbread. Oh, man, I would kill for some cornbread right now. Thank you for following. Where are you following from? どこの人ですか? 日本語を勉強してますか? Are you studying Japanese? What's up? Right, sidetracked. Let me do a quick slide-a-rooney real quick. New slide. So I am a beginner at this language, and I wanted to ask, I know 3 other languages, okay? And I want to learn Japanese. Will my other languages affect Japanese for me, or will it be normal? Are you already like fluent in those languages, or are you currently learning them? Thanks for typing out that question, Raya. I really appreciate questions like that. All kind of questions. It makes it fun to chat, and like honestly, yeah. So I appreciate that. I don't know what your answer is going to be, but if you're already fluent in them, I wouldn't worry too much. I mean, obviously, when you try to learn a new language, the other ones will always kind of bleed in weird ways, and then you'll like try to say something in Japanese and you'll accidentally speak it in Spanish or German or Korean or whatever. I just wanted to write that Raya is typing a very long question. Yes. Carolina, was it Carolina or Carolina? そうですか。僕はもともとメリーランド州。エンギスク。English crippled my Spanish, and Japanese is starting to cripple my English. It's okay. Well, cornbread, I'm glad you're watching. I'm originally from Maryland, so we're both East Coasters. Hajimemashite. Fluent at 2 and very proficient at English. So, beginner at this language. I want to know if that language will affect Japanese for me. I'll say this. Is one of those languages Turkish? If it's Turkish, you'll be very good at Japanese. In general, I don't... Hajimemashite. In general, I think that initial hump of like when you're learning a new language and I've tried to, let's see, I learned Japanese and then I tried to learn like Spanish and Portuguese at different times. So I just didn't pursue them enough. Because for me, I just need to be there and then I can learn. I have too much trouble, or I need somebody to talk to like all the time. So I'll say initially there's always kind of that like bumpy patch. Okay, I've never heard of the language Kurdish, but if the grammar structure is similar to Turkish, then it's also similar to Japanese. Usually people who speak Turkish have a very easy time understanding the grammar of Japanese. So if the structure is similar to Turkish, then you might have a good time. But yeah, it just takes a little time. always initially, and then like if you're already fluent at 2 and then really proficient in English, I doubt they'll really be that affected. They'll just kind of bleed through into Japanese for a little while. But nothing that can't be fixed by 5. English crippled my Spanish and Japanese is starting to cripple my English, but nothing that can't be fixed by 5 minutes of practice. Yeah, I think that's a good way of putting it, Asa. I think there's like, you won't lose the ability to understand, but you will lose a lot in the ability. Yes, totally agree. I think that's it. I think that's how not that I'm proficient in Spanish or Portuguese. I'll just say Spanish because I have a much larger vocabulary in Spanish. You're welcome. Thanks for the question. And it's exciting. I'm jealous that you can speak more than 2. I love being able to speak more than one language. It's one of the biggest blessings in my life. Yeah, I agree, Asa. So I just think it's I read it or I hear it and then I can like pretty much get it. But then like you tell me to say something and I have no idea. You really have to, unless you did it for a long time, you really kind of fall out of practice pretty easily. Cornbread は日本語でどう言いますかね？どう言いますかな？どういうのかな？なんて言うのかな？これはね、コーンブレッド。普通に。日本はコーンブレッド。日本ではコーンブレッドっていう食べ物はないから、多分そのまま英語で、カタカナで英語で言ってると思います。なので、コーンブレッド。そう、ありがとう。いいえ、いいえ。確かに、ノースキャロライナは、well, since I hope that you'll be able to speak more languages in the future. Thanks. I wonder if I will. I think those ships have sailed, and I'm happy speaking, well, native English and very high level Japanese, like near native Japanese. And I still have stuff that I could learn in Japanese and get better at. So it'll never end. And so I think I'm happy with that, knowing that I still haven't, there's always more to learn in Japanese. And so there's no such thing as mastering a language, in my opinion. Because we make mistakes in our own native language. And there's words we don't know in our native language. So I just enjoy all you need is one. Yeah. All you need is one. So true. Okay. Cornbread さん。今、大学で日本語を勉強してますか？一人で勉強してますか？ I don't know what this song is, but it's kind of catchy. Kind of reminds me of Perfume, if you guys know that band. Good band. But thanks, Raya. I appreciate that. Okay, slideshow, set up slideshow. Maybe this is Perfume. If it is Perfume, I need to stop listening to it. Nope, apparently it's some random anime thing. All right. One second. Hide this.はい、高校で2年間勉強しました。もうしましたか？今してますか？ Where's my chat? Chat, where'd you go, chat? Copy, paste. There we go. Let's see if that works. Yeah. 今、まだまだ勉強してます。なるほど。今も高校ですか？今高校生ですか？高校生？ Okay, so this is another, just very quick, I'll just talk about this one grammar point because we say it all the time in language. All the time. So here we have a sentence, and it's タコは食べたことありますか？今、タコは食べたことありますか？ has anyone seen this this kind of thing before? Where this is kind of the grammar point. Maybe I can highlight it. Cool. So cornbread, let me get this straight, because this is what you've told me so far. You said I am studying Japanese, implied, in high school for 2 years. I am studying for 2 years. And then everything you've said has is grammatically correct. But so I asked, have you already did you study for 2 years? Or have you studied 2 years so far? And then I asked if you were a high school student. And then you said you're a first year, meaning you're a freshman. So I just want to clarify. Did you think, do you mean that you're a freshman in college? 大学の1年生ですか? I meant that I've taken 2 Japanese classes. Ah, okay, okay. So you are a freshman in high school, but you've taken 2 Japanese classes. Ah, that's what you mean by 2 years. Okay, 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 okay. Gotcha. I know what you mean. Is there such a thing as you having eaten octopus? Well, yeah. Come on, Asa. You haven't eaten an octopus yet? Anyway, 食べたことある. So, what? Go ahead, and you can do it in English or Japanese. Let's all say something we've done, okay? It could be ゴルフはしたことある. I have played golf before. 結婚したこと. That one sounds a little weird. It sounds like I've been divorced or something. let's see. 納豆. I don't want to 食べる again. ベロしたをlet's see. カナダに行ったことある. What? Get back here. All right, what you got? What you got? I was trying to do a literal translation. Ah, okay. Sorry, Asa. Is there such thing as? Okay. Well, if that was your little translation, then you're really close. Ah, okay. Like a direct translation. I got you. I got you. So if you were like, okay, let me read it again then. Interesting. Is there such thing as you having eaten? That's not. If it makes sense to you that way, then go for it. I'd say 食べたことある. タコは食べたことある. So let's say octopus. Eaten it. Is that a thing that you have done? Or is that a thing that you have eaten? So yeah, in any way that makes sense to you, just go for it. Eventually, you won't need to do the processing because you'll be thinking in Japanese. But whatever makes sense to you guys, do it. イカを食べたことがありますが、タコを食べたことがありません. Ooh. Good example and good job. So it would be, instead of o, you'd say イカ. Let me copy your thing. All right, we're going to use cornbread's example real quick because it brings up a good grammar point. Okay. イカを食べたことがありますが、タコを食べたことがありません。Does anybody know what we need to change? And it's specific because he or she made their sentence longer. So we need to change just a little bit. Ika wa 食べたことがありますが、タコは食べたことがありません。Now, this is just a unique thing that happens when we compare two things in the same sentence, phrase, clause. I don't know grammar stuff. But because he's saying, well, at least for gotta switch this camera. It's too hard for me to use hand motions. Flip horizontal. Yeah, there we go. So at least squid, ika is squid. So at least squid I have eaten, but taco I have not. This is a unique thing with wa. Wakarimasu. Good. That's just a unique thing. Okay. Let's jump into our learning portion today. I prepared some slides, very cute ones for you guys. All right? Just for you. Where'd it go? Come back. Come back. Where art thou? They disappeared. I blame Asa. All right. So check this out. I know this might be some basic for some of you guys, but there's just so many different levels. And so some days I try to do stuff that's harder and very challenging, and sometimes I'm gonna do stuff, and I would think that even if you are at a higher level, that maybe there's something you can learn. Hopefully. Okay, so I know that there are technical, I think past tense is the easiest tense to talk about since everybody understands. Good morning, Demi. Good morning. How are you today? Asa desu ka? おはようございます。今日は勉強しますか? No, I love your voice. Your voice is great. I just thought about Barry White again. So I think the technical term for this is like present indicative. But honestly, maybe it's just me, but when I read present indicative tense, it means absolutely nothing to me. So not quite sure what to do there. So I try to make things more simple and make them make more sense. So this is basically, はい、勉強します。いいね。一緒に勉強しましょう。 一緒に勉強しましょう。So this is basically future tense. So like I will, I plan on doing it. Like I'm gonna do it. I'm going to do it. And I just like I'll call it basic, where it's like if the verb was play, like to play, like it's just I play soccer. Basically like it as is, the verb as is. And so we have, if any of you guys, I'll hop in Discord. If any of you guys want to practice pronunciation. I don't think a ton of people will be in there. So we could do one person at a time if you wanted. If I can get into Discord. It might be too much for my slow little computer that can't. Yeah. Hold on the Discord. It's gonna make my computer too slow. Gotta get that webcam. I'll try to get one soon. Yeah, these pictures are everywhere, right? They're from a secret website that only some people know about, but they're free. I'll send it to you guys. I will. I'm posting it. No problem. Yeah, you have to search in Japanese, so that would be the tricky part. But there's One Piece ones, so feel free to use them. It's all free. You can use it wherever, whenever, however. But yeah, it's all free. So it's just pretty easy, copy paste, that kind of thing. But they're great, and there's so many weird random ones too. Okay, so we have suru and shimasu. Suru is the casual form. Shimasu is the polite form. Same thing. We have, so if you want to practice pronunciation, just repeat after me at home. Suru. Suru. All right? Shimasu. 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 Past tense. Shita. Shita. Notice how it's not shita. Shita. It's shita. Shita. Almost like the I is barely there. Shita. Shimashita. 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 That's what happens when you say single words instead of sentences. Suru. Shimasu. Shita and shimashita. And then I have the te form here, okay? But if any of you guys don't know what the te form is, I even looked up why it's called te form. It's what it's called in Japanese, actually. Teke. Teke. So te form. It's not limited to te, te. It's also de, de. So I tried to think of a clever way of calling it like te form or something, but it ended up just sounding really weird. So, sorry. So, I think these are kind of like the 5 most common, at least not all, there's so many conjugations, right? But as far as like ones that will help you understand other conjugations and understand other words. For example, like if you know the te form, you can't see my mouse. If you know the te form, it'll help you know the like I am doing form. Like I don't have it here, but if you know, actually, Adam just posted a really good, a decent website earlier. That kind of, you can like Google all of, or like enter in a Japanese verb and it'll tell you all the ways it conjugates. Adam, if you're still there, if you could link that again, that would be helpful. But if not, don't worry about it. But yeah, that can help. So I am doing would be shite imasu. And so it uses the te form, and there are other things that use the te form. I could go into many, but that's why I've included that. With the reason why I have the polite form is because it conjugates the verb. So su becomes she. Taihen, taihen. Good. Nice, Asa. I upped the kanji game. I just added one more. I think updating them every stream would be impossible, at least in the way that I'm doing it. So I figured just once a week I'll add another one on. Eventually I'll find a better way of doing it, but for now it kind of works. And you guys see different kanji. Yeah. And yeah, so we have up here, we have to do, and then down here we also have to do. So what's the difference? The top one, suru. I'll say that suru is very often used with nouns. So if we had, we were talking about benkyo earlier, right? Benkyo. Studies, or like studying, studies, okay? Not all nouns can have suru after them. Like I can't say controller suru. That doesn't make sense. Just because it's a noun doesn't mean you can, add suru and make it a verb. But there are a lot of nouns that that can be used as a verb with suru. And usually they're always kanji. So shigoto, to work. Shigoto suru. Shigoto suru, to work. Benkyou suru, to study. And it's kind of like I'll say, the more you hear it, the more you understand. And so when you hear a word used in context, haishin suru, exactly. Haishin yatta, haishin shita, haishin. It's like a slight difference. For example, if I said haishin, which is to stream, haishin is to stream, like on Twitch and stuff. If I said haishin, if I asked somebody, I said haishin shita, let's say kyou haishin shita. So kyou haishin shita. I said, did you stream today? That's literally just like, did you stream? But if I asked something slightly different, if I used yaru, the bottom verb, kyou haishin 配信やった? It's something that can be said. 配信やった? It's like almost like, did you do the stream? It's like, did you do it? Did you do the stream? 配信やった? Oh, so you can combine these with a verb to say you're doing it. Oh man, that went completely over my head. Combine them with a verb. Combine them with a noun to create a verb. So let's say, usually they're all, let's see, go to food. Like, for example, if I were to say like tennis, like, for example, that's why I have the video game as an example, because even though yaru means to do, it would be what we would say to play, like to play a game. So like, oh, let me play, like, let's play Mario Party. Mario Party o shio. You can say that, but usually, I think people usually say like Mario Party yaro. Like, let's play, let's do Mario Party. There are just different scenarios where you'd use it, and I'd say like definitely yaru. If you were just like not really anything in particular, if you'd say, could you do that for me? Like, could you do the dishes? Like, osara arai. Like washing dishes. Osara arai. Osara arai yatte kureru? Could you do the dishes for me? Or osara arai yatte? Do the dishes. Like, could you do the dishes? So I chose these verbs because honestly, they're difficult to explain. It's not easy, and they're, quite honestly, they're pretty similar. And I'd say initially when you're studying Mario Pachi, Mario Pachi Shoya. I like to make up fake kansai ben. Mario Pachi Shoya ne. I'm going to show that to my wife later. I think she'll get a kick out of it. It's funny. As long as people know you're making a joke, it's pretty funny. If you got rid of the nen, it would actually be pretty much just straight up kansai ben and grammatically accurate. But you'll probably run into suru a lot more, like suru shimasu. Like I asked Demi earlier, I said, "Kyou benkyou shimasu ka?" Are you going to study today? And he said, "Hai, benkyou shimasu." Yes, I'm going to study. And then if I were to say yatta, like yarimasu ka, it's like it just doesn't really make as much sense. So just treat suru as kind of like the standard to do verb, and then yaru is kind of like, it's not that it's casual, because we use it all the time. It's more of like used for less specific things, maybe. Used for less specific to do. So yeah, I have this little guy over here who's attacking zombies. T. Oof, this song is quite annoying. I gotta change this. Yikes. Ugh. Hopefully that's, oh, there's the sound of some bugs. That's my end. Well, it's funny because your mistake was actually kind of a joke. Because pachi is something that people say sometimes when they say the word party as like a joke. So this, and since you were saying a joke, it worked. So I didn't say anything. So yeah, if you want to practice pronunciation, here we go. Ready? Yaru, yaru, yaru. Yarimasu, yarimasu. I'll do it. I'll do it. Yarimasu. 200 IQ. Thanks for noticing. Dude, you are on the next level. See, you're not dumb. 200 IQ. Not dumb. Here we go. Yatta. Okay, here we go. Yatta. Yatta. Yarimashita. Yarimashita. Yatta. Yatta. I did it. Yarimashita. Yarimashita. JD, did you do that thing? あ、はい、もうやりました。あれ、もうやりましたか？はい、やりました。もうやりました。やりました。And then te form. Here we go. やって。If I'm telling you to do something, you can use te form without kudasai to tell people to do something, you know? If I said, could you do that? Like, yatte, yatte. Could you do that? Yatte. You do it. Yatte. And then, what was I going to say? Does anyone know if we said, yamete? Yamemasu. 配信をやめます。ごめんなさい。やめろ。やめなさいよ。やめなさいよ、あんた。やめろよ、ボケ。何してんのやろ、これ。That's scary. Scary Japanese. Does anyone know if I said, yatta? Yatta! Does anyone know what that means? Yatta! I'm sure you might have heard it in some animes. Oh, G-Keg. You're gonna make me blush. 恥ずかしい。でもいいよ。Yeah. I saw it on Chinese cartoons. Yeah, it literally means it could straight up yatta. Yatta. It could mean yay. Actually, my sister, my older sister, who she can't speak Japanese, but I've taught her a lot of phrases over the years because she just loves it and she has fun whenever she comes to Japan. She knows a lot of like random phrases, and it's quite impressive. And yatta is one of the ones she says. She always goes, yatta, ureshi. So, yay, I'm so happy. So, yay, yatta is like, yay, or like, I did it. Literally, it means I did it. Yep, misutta. Misutta. Basically just, I mean, it's a normal verb. Well, I wouldn't say it's a normal verb. Misuru. Yep. To make a mistake, to make a miss. Misutta is something people say quite normally, not just gamers. Misutta. I messed up. Literally just means I messed up. All right. So these ones are a little tricky, but yes, to do and to do. Yaru suru. Next slide. Did we get it? Okay. I tried to pick, I think this is, okay. I tried to pick the verbs that I consider to be the most common in speech. Not just Japanese, but in what we say in language. And I guess then in particular in Japanese. So we definitely say do a lot in language. And these definitely come up a lot in Japanese. And they're also tricky. I don't even know, dude. I gotta take down the, I gotta take it down. It's too high. If the fact that it just tried to bleep out you jelly, it's too much. I just didn't want people, you know, insulting each other. But that's too much. I'll tone it down. I have to go do boot camp. See you, Jelly, and see you, chat. See you, Demi. It was so good to have you. I hope you have a good day. Yoi ichi nichi yo. Omoimashita. We say omoimasu, and even more so. Boot camp is like code boot camp. You're back. Welcome back. Okaeri. Tadaima. Tadaima okaeri. Yeah, he's doing a code boot camp, like programming. So we have, and again, these are not on the sides, like these are not all of the definitions, okay? These are just the general ones that I'm going to talk about. Okay, so we have kangaeru, which is like to consider, to think about, like to come up with. Sometimes, like, いいアイデアを考えた. I thought of a good idea, or I came up with a good idea. So just because I have some English here doesn't mean that these are the only definitions. These just help you understand a little bit what kind of word it is. So here you have, can't see my mouse. What particle you use for the example? What did I say? いいアイデアを考えた. お. Oh. Oh, okay. Noted. So yeah, we have 考える and 考えます。考えた、考えました、考えて。And so here we have this little girl, and she's at her desk, and she's that kanji right there is 将来. It might be too small for you to read the 眠. What time is it where you are, Asa? Asa, 何時? 今何時? Asa. So she's talking about she's thinking about her future. Okay, she's considering her future. She's like, oh, what am I gonna do in the future? Just like John Liu. John Liu's confused. Gogo 6時. Gogo 6時か。それでも眠いんだ。眠いんですね。そっかそっか。僕は眠い。僕もちょっと眠いよ。でも頑張ります。あともうちょっと。So here she's thinking about her future and stuff like that. And then we have this guy. He's kind of like, he's like Confucius, basically. でも今日は3時が、今日は3時間、Nice. I'll tell you 2 ways how to say that, because this is a really good one. Yeah, 3時間. 3時間 would be hours. Like an interval or a period of time. 3時間. So you say, you're right on it. でも今日は3時間. I'll teach you 2 ways of saying しか寝ていない. Or you could say でも今日は3時間だけ寝ました. These are 2 really good sentences to hold on to or write down or save, because we say this all the time. I only blank. I only did this. I only walked for 10 minutes or whatever. What does what I just typed mean? What Asa just said. It means, so でも like but 今日は today 3時間しか寝てない. 寝ていない. It's just a grammar point. So take the first one. 今日は3時間 3 hours, but I only slept for 3 hours today. Today I only, it would really be like 昨日, like last night. Like 昨日は3時間 should be yesterday. でも昨日は3時間しか it's just a grammar point, so something you just have to know. This is how it works in Japanese. 3時間しか寝ていない. And it would be, it's like emphasis, like, but I've only done like if you had 10 pages to do for homework, and you said 1ページしかやってない. 1ページしかできてない. So it's a grammar point. And then I just told him maybe a simpler way of saying it with less emphasis. It's like 今日は3時間だけ. Like today or yesterday, 昨日は3時間だけ寝ました. I slept only 3 hours. I slept I don't get the negative form when you're saying it does. Yeah, that's just the way Japanese is. It has Scott. I think it makes more sense. Like older English, I think, did this. Yeah, it's like it's shika with a negative statement. Shika yaranai, like if it's future tense or yeah. So I have not done. English used to sound like this. I have not done but 3. I have not done but 1 page. That is English. We don't talk like that anymore. But yeah. I'm sure other like Germanic languages used to do that, but I have not done what 1 page. We just don't talk like that anymore. But it still exists pretty commonly and frequently in Japanese. So we got Confucius down here in the bottom left corner. And I chose Confucius because Confucius had a lot of opinions, right? A lot of opinions about what was good, what was right, or what was wise. And that's when omo, this verb omo, to think or not to. That is the question. So that's why I chose him. Because when we express our opinion in Japanese, almost always it's followed by to omou or to omoimasu. To omou or to omoimasu. So choose any verb. Everybody, not a verb, adjective. And you can repeat adjectives. Choose any adjective in Japanese. Go right now and just do just the basic form of the adjective or past tense if you want to challenge yourself or whatever. Do a whole sentence if you want. But the minimum. 皆さんはどう思いますと What does it indicate? I'm trying to come up with an answer that has some meaning to it rather than just something basic. Oh, way better. Yeah. No, it's not in my opinion. It literally means I think. So, like I think it's nice. いいと思います. I think that would be nice. The capturing to is like capturing that is correct. You do need to add not a ta but a da. It's like 綺麗だと思います. That kind of thing. GKEG. 日本語が難しい. Now, based on what Adam just said, is there anything you need to change in your sentence, GKEG? 日本語が難しい. 皆さんどう思いますか? Exactly. Yes. It's a pretty common mistake, but it's a super easy fix. Like, if you just notice it, you'll like stop doing it almost like instantaneously. But yeah, 日本語が難しいと思います. 皆さん、過去は if you want it or not. 皆さんどう思いますか? Or 皆さんどうですか? Great sentence. So the to, it's like capturing. It's used with some verbs, would be the simple way of saying it. 思う to think. You, I you, EU, to say, or like to capture a quote, like it is used sometimes with speech or thought with these verbs. Think of it like quotes, maybe. I think sometimes that's helpful to think of it as like nice. I think equals what I think. It almost feels like this. いいと思います. Nice equals what I think. いいと思います. And yeah. So nice. Good job, guys. I'll do one for funsies. Let's say just very basic. I'll just do very simple. 楽しいと思います. I think it's fun. I think it's fun. All right. All right. So 思った. I thought it was fun. Now here's where it gets trickier in Japanese. Now try to if the first one is いいと思います, I think it's nice. Now how would you say I thought it was nice? Like let's say we saw a movie and we liked it. We said, how was the movie? I thought it was nice. Now how would you say that? Trick question. All right, I'll give you. Ow, funny bone. Essentially, if いいと思います or いいと思います is I think it. So read. Yay! Thanks for the raid, man. Now we're getting serious. Hey, buddy. Thanks for the raid. I appreciate it. Thank you for following Phantom 9000. Where are you following from? Oh, hey. that's such a the happy sub emotes. I don't know what I'm saying, but it sounds like 映画ではいいと思いました. My pleasure. How's the Japanese is going well? Learning some verbs, learning some stuff. Welcome to the stream, everybody. Here we learn about Japanese and why it is Japanese. Hashimon, thank you so much. Arigatou gozaimasu. You're from Russia. Sweet. Russia is so close by. Are you in the same time zone as Japan, or are you in one of the further away time zones? Hashimon wa, where are you following from? どこから、どこの人ですか? From the Surrey channel. That's where all the cool people are. They're either at the Surrey channel or they're here. Russia is close to every other country. It's true. Russia is huge. Massive country. Gotta find a good copyright-free playlist. Stream is laggy. Japanese from Tokyo. Well, nice to meet you. Stream is laggy because I need a webcam. Help me get a webcam. 晩ご飯を食べに行くから配信頑張ってね。ありがとう。今から晩ご飯？遅いね。コンビニかな。Nice to meet you, Hashimon. Yeah, stream is laggy. I don't have a webcam. I'm using this is my MacBook, which is not strong enough for streaming. It's not ideal for streaming. So, gotta get a webcam. I have a nice PC, but I don't have a webcam. So I just need to get a webcam, which, yeah. So if you want to help out, feel free. Hashimon is learning English, so the stream might be perfect. Yeah, most of the time I speak in English. So Hashimon, if you have questions, you can ask in English or you can ask in Japanese. 日本語でも英語でも質問してください。喜んでお答えします。Be happy to answer. Cool. So, sorry if the stream is laggy. Let me know if you don't catch something. Lovely. Lovely. Yeah, so I thought it was good. 昼ご飯にサンドを作ってきます。作ってきます。BRB. Cool. Tell me what kind of sandwich you make. Okay, so yeah, if we said it was nice, it's kind of tricky because we could say よかったと思います. I thought it was nice. This is what this means. よかったと思います. Even though it's I think it was good. In English, we would say I thought it was good. If we say in English, I think it was good, you're like, are you not sure? Like, I think it was good. Like, it means you're not sure. But in Japanese, you'd say, よかったと思います. I thought, even though it's, not past tense for thought, it means I thought it was good. And if you said, いいと思い、よかったと思い、よかったと思います. I thought it was good, or いいと思いました。すごくいいと思いました. And Adam, what you said was not wrong. You said いいと思いました. We also say this and it's context based. So like, if you were like, it almost, the thing that first comes to my mind, I'm not saying this is the only thing, but if you were to like listen to a presentation and then like give feedback, and so like, oh, and I really liked how you talked about I really liked how you talked about Russia. Like,あとロシアのことを話しててすごくいいと思います。なんかいいと思いました。それはすごくいいと思いました。Like you're like providing your like breakdown of thoughts or something. But if you're giving your opinion on something, it's like 良かったと思います。I thought it was good. So let's go over the pronunciation. If you want to practice at home, then go for it. Here we go. 思う、思う、思います、思います。Past tense. 思った、思った。思いました、思いました。And then te form would be 思って、思って。All right. All right, guys. Last one. Also important. Here we go. We have to speak / talk, and to say. So here, what I was imagining is like you have these two little students, and they're talking, and they're trying to. They look very evil, to be honest. They look like they're planning something very evil. And so my story in my mind was they're talking to each other to figure out how they can like pull a prank on the teacher or something. They're going to do something very mean. They're bad students. Don't be bad students. So they're talking. And so hanasu is like speak, right? You might know it if you've learned the very often heard like 日本英語話せますか? Can you speak English? 英語話せますか? Can you speak English? Or can you speak Japanese? 日本語話せますか? And so it's not just like a conversation, like they talk, but also speak. And so, yeah, I'm just choosing verbs that I think are super like commonly used in language, in general and in Japanese. I think we say this stuff all the time. So if I wanted to make a sentence about these two guys, we could say, yeah, if we used like what they're doing right now, 二人が話しています。二人が話しています。二人が話しています。All right, so here we go. Future and basic. Ready? If you want to practice pronunciation at home, here we go. 話す、話す。All right, 話します、話します、話します。Past tense, 話した、話した。Formal, 話しました、話しました。And then te form is 話して、話して。And if you were to ask a question like speak, 話して、話して。Last one is to say. And so Adam, if you're there, same with you. Just like omo, you, not always, but you often. Tente komai. Thank you so much for the follow. Are you studying Japanese? 日本語勉強してますか? Where are you from? Where are you following from? そう、というと思う。You also uses と a lot. はじめまして、例動できてました。よろしくお願いします。ありがとうございます。どうも。いいね。僕も今日終わったら例動しようかな。We'll do a raid train. You're doing a great job. Good luck to you. I wish you good students. Have a good stream. Thank you so much, Phantom. I really appreciate it. めっちゃ大阪人です。そうですね。ちょっともうバレました。それでも日本語を教えます。まあできるだけその関東、標準語の発音で教えようとしてるんですけど、なかなか難しいです。もう特にイントネーション、その抑揚がどこが関西弁なのかっていうのはちょっと未だにわからないところが多いんですよ。イントネーションがね。言葉自体とか関西弁しか話せないので日本語教えてほしいです。逆に俺も関西弁しか喋られへんから。まあ普通に関西弁。標準語はね、仕事用とかだったらやっぱイントネーションがもうイントネーションが難しい。標準語の一緒っすね。二人とも困ってますね。困ってるっていうか普通に人生を楽しんでる関西弁の素晴らしさを知っていいっすね。So we have to say. So we have you. 人生楽しんでますね。楽しんでますわ。だから配信してます。That's why I'm streaming. そう。先々週、初語生まれましたよ。だから特にすごく嬉しいです。すごく嬉しい。So I'll give when you know how I was talking about quotes earlier with omul and stuff like that. So you is very similar. So we have like it's like a quote. If I said let's see. If we just choose a verb, let's say 暑いと言った。Kanji's not changing. Whatever, no kanji because it's not working. Sometimes it doesn't work in a chat. If I said jelly, wa. If I said jelly wa atsuiって言ったと言った, it would literally, it's like a quote. It's like Jelly said it's hot. You can think of it like that. Jelly wa atsuiってと言った. It's like, it's hot. Like you could even, you might even hear this in like a children's book or something. Like, Jelly wa atsui toki to itta. That kind of thing. And you can, it's also just regularly used in like without the to. Like to makes it like a quote. But if it's like, or if I told you to say something, if I said, say, what would I say? Like, say,楽しんでます。楽しんで、I got a good one. よろしくと言って、まあよろしくと伝えといてやな。楽しいと言って。This would be, I'm literally telling you as like a command, say this word, like say 楽しい. Or if I said like 鉛筆と言って, I know it's dumb, but if I said 鉛筆, pencil, 鉛筆と言って, say pencil. So it's like a quote. Think of it like a quote, or like I'm telling you to say verbatim exactly what you need, what I want you to say. All right, let's go over the pronunciation. And if you have questions, ask away. I know I might be being vague or not explaining enough, so just let me know. So we have, here we go. Oh, and let me say this. Oftentimes, so with, it's spelled I, like E-U, right? Oftentimes in spoken conversation, if not almost all the time, it's said like you. So I know it says EU right here, like EU and imasu, but don't be surprised if you hear either me or whoever, or on TV, wherever you're watching anime, if you hear you, like 言ってください, 言ってください, 言ってください. That's my Kansai band. 言ってください. メモメモ。早く書いて、早く書いてよ。これ知らんかったやろ。So just know that, because you will hear it. It's just rare. It's just like この間言ってて It's often said. That's what you should know. You don't have to say it if you don't want to, but know it exists and know it's there. So here we go. You. And if you say it fast, it kind of just sounds like that. You. 言います。言います。言います。書きます。勉強になるんですか？二人とも日本人ですか？本当に。冗談冗談。書いてください言うてないのにな。Here we go. Past tense. 行った。行った。行った。Okay, formal. Here we go. 言いました。言いました。言いました。And last, the te form for you is 言って。言って。言って。And if you were to do te form with that you sound like I was saying earlier, it would be 言って。言って。So it's a slight difference. 言って。言ってた was saying. 言ってた was saying. All right. Any questions? 質問ありますか? Any questions? Are there other verbs that you don't know the conjugations to? Do you have different conjugation questions? Like, there's so many out there. There's so much stuff like させられる, like making somebody, or させる or される. There's all these different types of 先生は授業中に話した学生に静かにしてくださいと言っていました。Let's see. 先生は It's a really good sentence, GK. 先生は授業中に話した学生授業中にはいはいはいはいはい。Okay. Really nice. You're very close. I'm going to pull it up on stream. You should be rewarded. Whoever writes more, you will be featured on Jelly's stream. Pretty cool, huh? すごいでしょ? Jelly の配信に出るなんてすごいっすよ。すごいことですよ。Ooh, too big. I'll break it up a little. Oh. はいはい。Let me change something. That's why it wasn't showing up earlier. Or Hashimon, if you have English questions, go for it. I have quite a few people, Japanese people, who come in and who are studying English too. So it doesn't have to all be about Japanese. Where is it? Where is it this? There we go. Just wasn't showing up. Okay. 先生は授業中に here we go. 話していた話した授業中に話した授業中に話した学生話してた授業中に話した I could be wrong. At least I know this is correct. When I read your sentence, I feel like it should say this. ただいま、おかえり、welcome back. おかえり。どんなサンドを食べた？どんなサンドを食べましたか？ターキーですか？ハムですか？チーズついてました？マヨネーズつけました？レタス入ってました？ So GKEG 先生は授業中に話していた学生に静かにしてくださいと言いました。My one thing I believe this is right is that it should be 話していた. That's kind of like a natural sense thing that I feel, but this part should definitely be 言いました. I will say technically this could be correct because the student that talked during class, but if you said と言っていました, it sounds like the sense the teacher, I think maybe that's why it doesn't make sense. Even though I think that's why. Even though the student only talked once, So it's like the student talked during class, right? And yet the teacher says 言っていました means it almost sounds like kept saying. The teacher kept saying 静かにしてください. So the teacher is like, be quiet, be quiet, be quiet. But the student only talked once. So I think that's why it seems a little off to me. Whereas this one, the student was talking, right? Like if you're talking during class, a teacher will say, shh, be quiet. So the student was talking. It's not that the student talked, right? Because if the student talked, then it's over. So why would the teacher need to tell them to be quiet if they only talked? Kind of like, I'm just being logical, but that's why what you wanted to say doesn't work. So 先生は授業中に話していた学生に静かにしてくださいと言いました。Past tense, said it once. And that's why this needs to be 言いました rather than 言っていました。言っていました sounds like was continually saying and was saying 静かにしてください、静かにしてください、静かにしてください over and over and over. Does that make sense? Okay, good. Professor said, be quiet, who talking, talk, students while class. So the professor or teacher, professor said, be quiet, students while. It's close, Hashimon. Oshi, it's close. Okay? So, can you see that okay? And good job. Good attempt. All right. English gets tricky. Japanese is so much easier. You got the be quiet part, right? Said be quiet. To, okay? 日本語もあるよ。に、to, okay? で、僕が勝手に想像したんですけど、多分なんか英語話者、もしかしたら違うかもしれんけど、このジケグさんのなんか解釈とか、彼が想像してたものは分からないんですけど、学生が一人いるのか二人いるのか。But let's say it's two, like you thought it was. That's fine. The professor said, "Be quiet." To the students who 日本語と一緒やね。Who were talking during class. And you got the who part, so very good job. This part, the who, I think that's one of the hardest things, so really good job. Who were talking during class. So we're talking and then during. While eating. While, think of while as more of like nagara, like nani nani shi nagara. And then chu is kind of like during. Like, yeah. It doesn't always translate. なんか必ずこうなんていう話し中とかなんか during talk とか during conversation なんかそうにはならないけどなんか僕がいつも まあ今までやってきた形だとなんかこの例えばこの、文章この文脈ではこういうふうに言える。例えば during はこういうふうに使えるんだって。例えばこの文脈だけでもなんていうの外でなんていう外国人とか誰かとそれ言ってみたらなんか言ったら必ず正しい。なんでなぜかというとネイティブが言ったから。だから僕は全く同じように聞いたから真似していいいい英語みたいな。So yeah. All right, guys. If you got any final questions, let me know. なるほど。そう。なんか特になんていうのまあもうメモよかったよかった。メモメモメモメモメモメロメモメモしてるところを僕メモメモします。はい、できました。メモメモすることはメモメモした方がいい。うるせえごめんなさい。噛んだよ。そうメモレロレロマシュメロ。Let's see. 俺はこういう人間だ。その絵文字めちゃ可愛い。絵文字っていうか、the emote めちゃ可愛い。それ。Alright, let's find somebody's stream to raid. Somebody small. Alright. かっけー。どうもどうもどうも。かわいいやろごめん、多分うるさかったけど。この。Thank you for watching. Super happy to have you guys here. Let's find somebody to stream. 僕の、昼休みは終わりましたから社会のクラスに行くべきです。ありがとうございます。いえ、また次の配信まで、また水曜日にやりますので、それまでありがとうございます。お疲れ様です。そっちこそ。Anyone have a good stream? A small stream? なんか特に日本語で配信してる方、サポートをしたいので、あざっす。おおきに。今日も楽しかったですよ。お疲れ様です。日本語を教えてくれてありがとう。こちらこそ、こんな僕でも、聞いてくれてありがとうございます。嬉しいです。 Let's see, let's see. All right, we're gonna raid somebody I followed the other day. Oh, is this the guy that was reading a book? I think so. Yeah, this guy is cool. He was like reading a book on stream. I know that sounds so stupid when I say it like that, but he's cool. I like his approach to stream. It looks like he draws. And he speaks just in Japanese, but let's give him a raid, okay? I think it's orange. Just in case, I'll copy paste. Okay, here we go. What? My / raid orange coon. All right. I guess when you get in there, just give him, say, Ohayo. Ohayo. Here we go. Thanks, guys. Ohayo. Here we go.
Jelly monkey. てんてこまい。おはよう。おはよう。グッドモーニング。ちょっと待ってね。おサンク洗濯前漫画描いてます。イエス。ジェリーマンケリーズいやーSorry, I don't. I have never seen Jelly Monkey. ストリーム。そう。ジェリーマンケリーは、I will watch your stream. ジャパニーズスタディストリーマーで USA people で軍内で I am so Japanese and イラストレーター。うまいですね。グーナイってなかなかはいはいはい。ああ、知りませんですね。こう、なんか、その日本語の本が珍しいっていうの。あれそれだったっけ。違うな。それじゃないな。ああ。でも、特殊な人ですね。で、I always drawing and making comic stream 違う I stream about making 漫画 and drawing stream ありがとうございます。こんなのを書いてます。コンプレットThank you ありがとうございます。懸命をいやいやいや恥ずかしいですよ。でも顔でかい方がいいんですかね。ないで Now I explain Japanese bill size 違います。イラストがかっこいいという。やっぱジャパニーズ家庭いいですね。